What's up, Frenzy Head Nation? It is Coach Cole here with you, and it is time for a weird and wacky, strange edition of Sports Frenzy this week. More on that in just a moment. But first of all, this week, I want to start the show off this week and see how many times I can say this week in one sentence. No, that's not really what I wanted to do. But I want to start the show off by saying thank you and love you. God bless you all for everything that you sacrifice and do for all of us, all the veterans out there, as it is Veterans Day. So God bless you all, and thank you for the sacrifices you've made with your families and your lives, and those who even have given up their lives over the years. Thank a veteran, look out for a veteran, hug a veteran, love a veteran, do something nice for a veteran, because we love and appreciate you here at Sports Frenzy. We appreciate you in all that you give for our freedoms and our choices in our lives. And again, God bless you all. I also want to give a shout out to my dad. He was a veteran, but this is the 7th anniversary of his passing. And I just want to say, Dad, I love you and I miss you tons. And you're part of the reason I am the man I am today. So miss you tons. All right. So now for the weird and wacky part of Sports Frenzy this week. So a lot of you that view the show also work pretty much for the same school I work for. And so crazy situations. And this week has been crazy. And even if you don't work directly with us, if you're a teacher of any form of any kind, you know what crazy is. Well, I think this is a new first for me on Sports Frenzy. We have sheets done. We have sheets in. I got the sheets sent out to all you, so that's a blessing all in itself right there. I, however, did not get a chance to print my own sheets this week. I don't have a sheet for myself, and I don't have Sports Frenzy logos. So we are really winging it this week. I will say this, and this is a shout out to my classrooms. And you know what? A lot of you other classrooms as well have really gotten past the logos, honestly. I mean, a lot of you have done really good. I know with my classroom, we tend to run a little short on time when we're doing the picks lately, like all of us running short on time probably. And so sometimes you guys just have to look at the teams and make your picks on the sheets real quick, because we may only have like very short amount of time left in class before it's time to go home or whatever. Even when we start in my classroom, we usually try to start this in the morning. But anyway, so this week I have no sheet and no logos, but you know what? I actually have access to my sheets on my phone. So I do have the games and I do have access to the sheets. So all is going to be well right here on Sports Frenzy. So yes, we will. So we'll be going by. We'll still go at a good pace here. We'll still get things done, and in fact, who knows? The show might even go a little quicker than normal because of the way we're doing it today. Never fear though. I can't go without lemonade, so I have the big. I still have a jug of lemonade in the refrigerator, so I just filled my big mug because I had youth group tonight, so staying up a little late, shooting Sports Frenzy. So some extra sugar buzz, lemonade's gonna help out with the night a little bit too. This week's lemonade, I don't have the container with me, but it's Milo's brand from Meyer. A very good lemonade. I thoroughly enjoy it. So yes. All right, so let's see how this is all going to work out this week, guys. Let's start out with some sports frenzy. This is season 13, episode 10. And the craziness of it all, we have high school. This is regional playoff action for high school football. And we have one team left from the Lenawee County area. And that is your Clinton Red Wolves. Anyway, so we're gonna start off this week right off the bat. It is the Michigan Collegiate Cougars. They have 11 wins and 1 loss. They have to come to Clinton, so they're coming to our home territory. The Clinton Red Wolves, they have 11 wins, 0 losses. This is going to be a Friday night game. Kickoff 7 p.m. One thing to remember about this, again, especially with it being regional action, you are paying regular prices, whether you're a student or not. These are playoff games through the Michigan High School Athletic Association, and there's no discounts and no school discount for or just student discount or anything like that. You're paying full price to get in, and I do believe you have to buy your tickets in advance online. Most of your places are not taking physical paper money anymore to get into the game. So you can still pay for paper money at the concessions, but not to get into a game. I don't necessarily agree with that, but hey. And I'm sure your older people don't either. But I guess, I could consider myself older and getting up there. Physically anyway, not mentally. I'll never grow up. Anyway, the Clinton Red Wolves are 11 wins, 0 losses, and this week. This is your it's your first 3-point bonus game. It's your first 3-point bonus game. It's your first 3-point bonus game. Yes, it is. It's your first 3-point bonus game this week. And again, I said it's in Clinton. Clinton's still undefeated. Clinton's still in it. I am going with the Clinton Red Wolves for the victory this week. All right, we're moving on to college football action. This is week number 11 for most of the games, and week number 10, I think, for our local teams. Anyway, our first game, we have the Olivet Comets. The Comets have 5 wins and 3 losses, and they are traveling to playing against the Adrian Bulldogs at home. The Bulldogs have 5 wins and 4 losses. This is a Saturday kickoff at 1 p.m. 5-3, 5-4. I like Adrian's chances at home. I'm going Adrian Bulldogs for the victory. All right, next up, continuing on local college action, we have the Siena Heights Saints. The Saints have 4 wins, 5 losses, but they're on the road this week. They are traveling to and playing against the Taylor Trojans. The Trojans are at home. They have 5 wins, 5 losses. This is also a 1 p.m. kickoff. I'm going to believe in our local teams this week. I'm going to go with the Siena Heights Saints for the victory. All right, next up, we have the Hillsdale Chargers. The Chargers have 5 wins, 5 losses. They are also on the road this week. They are traveling to and playing the Ohio Dominican Panthers. The Panthers have 6 wins and 3 losses. This is also a 1 p.m. kickoff on Saturday. Any team that's got that rotten 4-letter word in it, I can't vote for. So I got to go with the Hillsdale Chargers for the victory. All right. Next up, we have the Nebraska Cornhuskers. The Cornhuskers have 3 wins and 6 losses, and they are traveling to and playing against the 3rd-ranked world's greatest college team. That's right, I'm talking about your mighty Michigan Wolverines. Go Blue. The Wolverines, go Blue, have 10 wins. Go Blue, and 0 losses. Go Blue. Kickoff for this game. Go Blue is 3:30 p.m. Go Blue. And you can watch it on ABC. Go Blue. I'm going with the mighty Michigan Wolverines, baby, because it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Hail, hail to Michigan. Hail, hail the power. Hail, hail the mighty Michigan Wolverines. Hail to the victors. Hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and the best. Go Blue. Go Blue. Because it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Hail, hail to Michigan. Hail, hail the power. Hail, hail the mighty 3rd-ranked Michigan Wolverines, baby. Go Blue for the victory. Next up, they've fallen in the ranks. They've got 2 big losses under their belt now. The 10th-ranked Alabama Crimson Tide. Roll Tide, roll for Bama Buer. They're on the road this week, traveling to the 11th-ranked, the Ole Miss Rebels. The Rebels have 8 wins and 1 loss. Kickoff for this game is 3:30, and this one's going to be on CBS. Ole Miss, could they give a fight to Alabama? Has Alabama's weakness been exposed? Bama Buer would say no. But I think there is people who believes they have found their weakness. But I'm still going to go. I'm going to go with the 10th-ranked Alabama for the comeback this week. because they usually come back strong after a big loss. So I got Alabama for the win. All right, next up, we have the 22nd ranked, the UCF Knights. The Knights have 7 wins and 2 losses. Here's a team, honestly, I've never really heard of, and I've never probably featured them on Sports Frenzy before, but they are a ranked team this season. They are the 16th ranked, I don't even know if I'm saying this right, the Tulane Green Wave. The Tulane Green Wave has 8 wins and 1 loss. They only have 1 loss on the season. Kickoff for this game is 3:30 p.m. And this one's going to be on ESPN2. I don't know. I'm thinking a green wave doesn't sound very good to me. If you know what I'm getting at there. So I am going to go with the 22nd ranked UCF Knights for the victory. All right, next up, we have the 24th ranked Washington Huskies. They have 7 wins and 2 losses. They are traveling to the 6th ranked Oregon Ducks. The Ducks have 8 wins and 1 loss. This is a Saturday kickoff at 7 p.m. And you can watch this one on Fox. Washington Huskies are 7-2. Ducks are 8-1. I got to go with the Ducks for the victory. And our next game, continuing on with college football action, we have the undefeated TCU Horned Frogs. They have 10 wins and 0 losses. They are ranked 4th in the nation right now, and they are taking on the 18th ranked Texas Longhorns, who have 6 wins, 3 losses, have been struggling a little bit. This is a 7:30 kickoff on ABC. I know TCU is undefeated, but I like to put the horns up. I'm going Texas Longhorns for the victory. The 18th ranked Texas Longhorns for the victory. Go Longhorns. Go Texas. All right, our last college football game of the week. We have the 25th ranked Florida State Seminoles. The Seminoles have 6 wins and 3 losses. They are traveling to and playing against the Syracuse Orange, who also has 6 wins and 3 losses, but they are unranked. Kickoff for this game is 7:30 p.m., and I could not find a cable network for this one, so I'm not sure if this one's going to be televised or not. But even so, with the even records, I made this your second, Bennett. It's your second, Bennett. It's your second. Your second. 3 points. 3 points. It's your second 3-point bonus game. Yes, it is. And I'm going with the Florida State Seminoles to get the victory. All right, we are moving into NFL football action. This is week number 10 for the NFL action. And we have the Detroit Lions coming off a big win last week. The Lions have 2 wins and 6 losses. They're on the road this week, though. They are traveling to and playing against the Chicago Bears. The Bears. Some of you are old enough to remember that. The Bears. The Bears used to be great at one time. And that is a Saturday Night Live skit that went on for quite some time and had a lot of success. The Bears have 3 wins and 6 losses, so they're a shell of their former selves. This is a 1 p.m. kickoff on Fox. Are we going to put our hopes and faith in the Lions? Can the Lions get it done in Chicago? Can they? Nobody really knows. We don't know what the Lions can do anymore. It's just, they're the Lions. But I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm still a Lions fan. I just have other teams I like as well to compensate for my losses of the Lions. But I'm going to give the win to the Lions this week and say they can get it done. Go Lions. All right, next up we have a 9 o'clock in the morning game. Nobody's watching a 9 o'clock in the morning football game, especially those of us who go to church. I don't know what the NFL's thinking. Well, it's out of the country. I don't even know what they're thinking about that. What was that league called? The World League of Football hasn't been around in years, and now we're trying to get the NFL into from different teams from around the world. Who knows if it's going to happen or not, but we've been traveling to different parts of the world, bringing you football from another area, and then these games are televised early in the morning. A lot of us are at church. Nobody's watching this game. If you're not at church, you've probably been up late doing other things on Saturday night or watching your favorite college team. So you're probably sleeping in or something if you're not at church. I don't see many people watching this game at 9 o'clock in the morning, even if it is the Seattle Seahawks, who are 6-3, playing against the Tom Brady Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who have 4 wins and 5 losses. 9 a.m. kickoff. It's only on the NFL or the NFL Plus channel, so they know a lot of people are not going to be watching this game that early in the morning. So yeah. With that being said, I've got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for the victory. Good stuff. All right, our last NFL game this week. We have the Arizona Cardinals, 3 wins, 6 losses. And we have Mapzone's struggling LA Rams, who have 3 wins and 5 losses. But wait, it gets worse for the LA Rams. Your starting quarterback, Matthew Stafford, I do believe is not going to be playing in this game this week. He is on concussion protocols. And to make matters worse, his wife is not happy about the way the NFL has handled this. Boy, you tick off Matthew Stafford's wife, and she's going to go on the internet and let you know about it. Because that's what she does. She lashes out on the internet, and she has made it clear that she is unhappy with this whole situation. So I do believe that Matthew Stafford will not be playing this week. Even though this is in LA, I don't know who their backup quarterback is. But I do know, they paid good money, made some good trades to get Matthew here as their number one guy to turn this team around. So I'm betting their backup quarterback, and no offense against backup quarterbacks. I guess we could find out. Hey Siri, who is the backup quarterback in the LA Rams when Matthew Stafford's not playing?
I found this on the web.
It is a guy by the name of John Wolford. It'll be only his third career start. He's been the backup quarterback for the Rams since 2020. He made his first start for the Rams in Week 17, do or die game back in 2020 against the Arizona Cardinals. They needed a win to get going in that game. And he played a solid game, leading the Rams to an 18-7 victory. So people are hopeful about this guy. Okay, so he's a scrambling quarterback. So he could give him a chance. All right, so they actually might have a fighting chance under Wolford. So there's your update on what's going on with the Rams. With that being said, 3-5, 3-6. Siri, who's favored to win between the Arizona Cardinals and the LA Rams football game Sunday?
I'm hearing that the Rams are favored to defeat the Cardinals by 1.5 points.
Wow. All right. Well, who am I to argue with that? I will go with the backup quarterback, LA Rams, for the victory. All right, we got some college hockey action for you guys. Yes, guys, we have a decent amount of hockey for you guys this week. We have this is college hockey action. We have the Marion Panthers, who are 1 win and 1 loss. They are traveling to the third-ranked Adrian Bulldogs. The Bulldogs are at home with 3 wins, 0 losses, and 1 tie. The puck drops at 7 p.m. right here in Adrian, and you should be able to go come here and watch this game if you want to. Oh, and I've got the Adrian Bulldogs for the victory. More hockey action. We have the third-ranked, the mighty Michigan Wolverines, baby. Go Blue. They have 8 wins. Go Blue. And 2 losses. Go Blue. They're on the road this week. Go Blue. Playing against Go Blue, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Go Blue. The Irish. Go Blue. Have 4 wins. Go Blue. 4 losses. Go Blue. And 2 ties. The puck drops for this game. Go Blue. Friday night at 7:30 p.m. Go Blue. And you can watch this one on the Peacock Network. Go Blue. Because it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Hail, hail to Michigan. Hail, hail the power. Hail, hail the mighty Michigan Wolverines, baby. Let's go Blue. Let's go blue. Hail to the victors. Hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and the best. Go blue. Because it's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. I've got the mighty Michigan Wolverines for the win. Go blue. All right, your final college hockey game of the week. We have the Western Michigan Broncos, who are coming in ranked 17th this week with 7 wins, 4 losses. They are on the road traveling to and playing against the St. Cloud's State Huskies. The Huskies have 8 wins and 2 losses. The puck drops for this game at 7:30, and I could not find a cable network this was going to be on or a channel this could be on. I would check maybe go and look on ESPN Plus or ESPN if you pay for ESPN to see if they're televising any of those hockey games. Either way, I am going with the 17th ranked Western Michigan Broncos for the victory. All right, we're moving into minor league hockey action for you guys, where we have AHL hockey action, and we first have the Toronto Marlies. They have 8 wins and 2 losses. They are traveling to and playing against your Grand Rapid Griffins, and the Griffins have 5 wins and 6 losses. The puck drops for this game Saturday, 7 p.m., and you can watch it on www.watchtheahl.com/#. This is a pay-per-view channel, guys. Basically, you can pay to watch the game, a single game. You can pay for a season pass. You can pay for a daily game, however you feel like doing it. But they have ways for you to watch these games now, but it's going to cost you some money. So either way, I will not pay to watch this game just because I have other expenses. But I will go with the Grand Rapid Griffins for the victory. All right, next up we have the ECHL, the East Coast Hockey League, where we have your Toledo Walleye. The Walleye have 3 wins and 2 losses. And I'm a little bit stoked about this because I just found out tonight that we're possibly looking at taking our youth group to go see a Toledo Walleye game. Walleye games are fun to watch. However, this week the Walleye are on the road. They are traveling to the Fort Wayne Comets. The Comets have 1 win, 3 losses, 1 tie. This is a 7 p.m. Friday night game. You still can watch this one, though, on pay-per-view on the ECHL.com. Check it out on there. And you can watch it. Again, it's pay-per-view. So you can pay for the single game, season pass. You can do a 1 game pass, I think, or something like that. Either way, you're paying for it if you want to watch these games. Again, I can't afford it, so I won't be. But I am going with your Toledo Walleye for the victory. All right, we are moving to professional hockey, and we have 1 professional hockey game for you this week. Sorry, Leah, we won't be singing the blues yet because we just have your Detroit Red Wings this week in NHL action. The Detroit Red Wings, as of this show, I believe they might be playing right now. Let me see. As we're filming the show Thursday night to do for Friday morning. Siri, who's winning between the Detroit Red Wings
Wings were annihilated by the Rangers today. The final score was 8-2.
Okay. So they are 7 wins, 4 losses, and 3 ties because they were annihilated by the Rangers today. And they are playing the LA Kings, who have 8 wins, 6 losses, and one tie. So the puck drops for this game Saturday, 10:30 p.m. You can watch this on Bally Sports Detroit. Guess what? There's something new here. If you don't have Bally Sports Detroit, you can now get it or add it as a service onto whatever you're watching. They have an app now. I didn't say the app was cheap. It's like $20 a month. It's more expensive than other things that you might want to get, like maybe Paramount or like a Netflix or whatever. But you will get to see your local teams. You get to see the Detroit Red Wings, the Pistons, the Detroit Tigers. So basically, I'm getting it again. I'm getting it because I've been complaining and wanting my local teams, and Pistons really aren't worth watching right now. But even though the Red Wings got destroyed tonight, they are worth watching. So that's one way. If you don't have it in your packages, that's one way you can now watch your local teams. And I still believe in our Detroit Red Wings. So I am going with the Detroit Red Wings for the win. All right, our final game of the week, folks. Yes, we're down to our final game because there is no NASCAR. We had our final NASCAR race. NASCAR is done for now. We've got one NBA basketball game on here for you guys. And by the way, it's those Detroit Pistons. Or, I'll say it for you guys, even though they don't have a great chance at this, it's Detroit basketball. So the Pistons are not off to a great start this season. They have 3 wins and 9 losses. But the New York Knicks, they're not much better. They have 5 wins, 6 losses. Friday night tip-off. And you can watch it 7 p.m. on cable network Bally Sports Detroit. And again, like I was saying, if you pay for that, you can watch this game. So they are in New York. The Pistons just got destroyed by my Boston Celtics. So, yes. There's where we're at. Do you guys believe in Detroit basketball? 3-9, 5-6. At New York. I'm not feeling it for Detroit, unfortunately. Not feeling the love for the Detroit Pistons right now. I think I'm going to go ahead and give the win to the New York Knicks. All right, guys, that just about does it for our that does do it for our picks part of the show. Ways you can always view the show, you say? Well, of course, you can just watch it right here when we send it out to you by email if you're in your local school, or if you get it emailed to you. You can watch it on YouTube. We have it's the Coach Co Sports Frenzy 1 page on YouTube that you can go ahead and watch us. Facebook, you just go to our Facebook page. If you remember the Sports Frenzy Facebook page, you can always watch it there. And if you're not a member of Sports Frenzy Facebook page yet, why not? Come join the fun. We have a lot of great people here. I call them the Sports Frenzy Nation. The nation interacts with the show. People get on here and post things. I don't always get a chance, especially with this week. I've been super busy. I don't get to post breaking news sometimes. If my breaking news does come, it comes later in the day or night. Some of my news hasn't been 100% on top of schedule. We've got other people to take care of this stuff for us. My good buddy, shout outs to the Professor Jeff Plum, who makes comments and posts on the show. I haven't even really had a chance to interact with him too much on here lately. Usually we go back and forth on some comments. We have just so many people that make this show great, and you guys know who you are. I couldn't do this without you guys. You post things, you respond to things, you just help out, and that's part of being Sports Frenzy. You get to post things on here too. Now, the big thing to remember is we try to keep this a family-friendly show. Yeah, we can get into some spats sometimes and get off on some topics that get a little more adultish. But for the most part, this is a family-friendly show, and we try to keep it that way, and we try to keep it mostly appropriate most of the time. Sometimes I have to wheel in some people and get them under control, but not really too often. Nobody's gone super crazy on the show or anything. But you guys, the nation, I couldn't do any of this without you. 13 seasons, guys. We've been around for 13 seasons now, and it's all because of the wonderful love that you guys share of sports with me. You know, we've got competition these days. Obviously, I wanted to, we've always wanted to do more with the show. Way back in the day when Chris Bull and I created this, we wanted to get out there and do what 96, whatever it is, the Cave and Adrian here does. Wanted to get coach interviews, things like that. That part hasn't happened on the show yet. I'm okay with that for now. We got you guys. We post what we post on here. We do what we do on here, and it's fun. So leading up to that big long spiel, I just wanted to go to our Facebook page for a minute and get you caught up on what I currently have news-wise that I haven't covered already. Here's a huge one. After winning the World Series, Justin Verlander has opted out of his contract with the Houston Astros. What does that mean? Does that mean we will see him back in Detroit? Is Justin Verlander wanting to come back to Detroit? Will Detroit love him and bring him back? I don't know. I bet they'd have to pay a pretty penny for him, though, being that he's just won the World Series. Coach Jim Harbaugh has put it out there that we're not messing around this season. He wants this to be our season. He says, and I quote, "Our time's not last year. It's not next year. Our time is now, and we're on a ride. It's a happy ride. It could be even a magical ride. They want big things this year. And I say, go blue." Here's something we didn't know a huge amount about. It appears that U of M quarterback Cade McNamara has to undergo some kind of surgery to fix a sustained injury earlier this season. It's an undisclosed procedure, and they didn't really undisclosed means they didn't really tell you what he's having done. Congratulations to the Eastern Michigan Eagles. They are bowl eligible for a bowl game this season. We are hearing that Dusty Baker confirmed that he will be back next season to manage the Houston Astros. The Detroit Red Wings have not been getting good news on Philip Zandina. It appears he was hit in the right leg by a shot. He's going to miss some time, but they are not really giving you a time frame for how much time he's going to be missing. Some notable free agents in baseball right now. We have Tree Turner with LA, Carlos Correa, Alexander Bogarts with Boston, and Dansby Swanson with the Oakland A's. Those are notable free agents right now in baseball. Congratulations goes out to Mr. Hunter there at Michigan, who's had his 1,000th career point. Go Blue. Buffalo Bills starting quarterback Josh Allen is being evaluated for an injury to his ulnar collateral ligament and related nerves. He is out for the time being. So the Colts decided we're just going to wipe out our coach, get rid of him. Their intern coach is Jeff Saturday. Saturday, 47, has worked as a team consultant and an ESPN NFL analyst. He will be making his debut this week with them. Looks like that gets you guys up to date on all things sports that I have right now. And yeah, that puts us up to about a 48-minute show. That's not too bad for not having any, for kind of winging it this week. All right, everybody. Hey, you know what? Here in Michigan, the weather is starting to cool off. It's going to be a cold weekend. Might be a good weekend to just stay inside and watch some sports, eat some good food, hang out with family, and watch some more sports, or do whatever you like to do with your family. But we will try and get back here Sunday night and do a weekend wrap-up for you guys. And again, I thank you all for putting up with, this week's edition of the show. I don't think it turned out too badly. It's just different when we don't have the logos and stuff for you guys to see. But it came out pretty good. So anyway, I'm the coach. Be blessed. I love you all. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on Sunday, hopefully for the weekend wrap-up. Everybody have a great and wonderful weekend. I plan on it. I'm the coach. Be blessed. And I'm out of here for now. Take it easy, everybody. We love you.